We are talking about the North Node in Aquarius and the South Node in Leo. Excuse me, why am I coughing already? And I just got over here. Okay. When is this happening? I go by the what? The true nodes. So July 26th is when the North Node is going to leave Pisces and enter Aquarius. The nodes transit backwards, okay? Yes, it definitely will affect you. You need to look kind of like, where's my little book? I left it in there. I have a post on my Substack about how eclipses will impact like different personal planets. For the horoscopes, I'm mostly going to talk about just how it's going to be, impacting your rising sign, right? So, yes, the nodes are slow. It's going to be in, what is it? Aquarius and Leo until 2028. So the nodes stay in each sign for about 18 months, but we're also going to still have another eclipse in Virgo and Pisces. So we're not done with the Virgo and Pisces people, but for now we're focusing on my fixed signs, okay? You guys are the main characters. Yeah. Hey, Carice, you're getting what you want. I'm giving the people what they want because you guys asked me about this and I was like, I don't feel like talking about the nodes. If you're a Leo rising, the South Node moving through your first house, a lot of letting go. A lot of examining your behavior if you've been too focused on yourself, right? There can be relationships because of that North Node in your 7th house that are pushing you to grow and to change. It's going to be less about you being the main character and more about you being in an ensemble cast, okay? So this is my motto for this transit is we are the world, right? And your ego is not your amigo. We are more focused on everybody. We're shrinking the South Node in Leo, so we're kind of letting go of our ego. I do. Welcome, everybody. Aquarius rising, that means that the North Node is in your first house. So it's time to put yourself first, right? It's time to prioritize what you want, what you need, what your dreams and aspirations are. I can only speak for myself. When the North Node went through my first house, I'm an Aries rising, I cut a lot of people off. I stopped reaching out to people because I was like, I'm the only one keeping this relationship going. I'm tired of that, right? Libra North Node, I was being very accommodating. I was always trying to maintain connections. And when the North Node went through my first house, I was like, F y'all, I'm out. Okay. I was like, I gotta put me first, Lucius. Okay, that's what you're gonna be doing if you are an Aquarius rising. All right. So those are kind of the vibes. What is the North Node in Aquarius about? That's what we're embracing. Humanitarianism, the future, technology. The last time that the North Node was in Aquarius was 2008. So you can look back to your journal or you can reflect and think what was going on then. Yes, and I'm not encouraging you to just go and cut people off, but maybe you start to look at your relationship dynamics and say, this is not a balanced relationship. I'm always reaching out to this person. I'm always helping this person. What the hell are they doing for me? Okay. So what have you done for me lately? Right. And then you're going to be like, to the left. Christine, I don't know. Because I don't remember that. I don't know why I don't remember that. But okay. So your nodal return. I'm going to get into that in just a second. Okay. So we get an idea. This is Beyonce. This is Destiny's Child. We're getting the band back together. We're being more Destiny's Child. We're not being Beyonce. We have a reunion. Okay. It's less about us being the star and the solo act. Hey, Amira, how are you? All right, so go back to 2008, see what came up for you. The nodes of faith are karmic. They're lunar points, okay? They are mathematical points where the moon's orbit intersects with the sun's path. This is where the eclipses occur and they trigger major life events and changes. The North Node and South Node, they're always in opposite signs, right? Aquarius, Leo, opposite signs. The North Node is the head of the dragon. The South Node is the tail of the dragon. We are eating the North Node. We are excreting the South Node. It's what we're reaching for, right? With the North Node, what we're releasing with the South Node. I think I'm okay. All right. Yes, if the North Node is going through your 7th house, it can be a good time for relationships. It can be like fated people come into your life. Now, they could be lessons too, so you do have to watch for that because Pluto is also in Aquarius, okay? So keep that in mind. The North Node is our learning zone. It's what we're here to explore. We don't feel comfortable in the North Node, right? Because it's not what we know. We're like a fish out of water. It's our spiritual mission this lifetime. You keep having lessons, friend, until you die. Like, I'm sorry, but I think that's how it goes. The South Node is our past. It's our comfort zone. It's our MO. It's how we roll, okay? So the North Node, we're like, ooh, I don't really like this because we haven't mastered it yet. We're here to like master that North Node energy. For me, it's my South Node in Aries is always like fight, right? But my North Node in Libra is like learn how to get along. So that's what I'm here to master: diplomacy, grace, charm, okay? Again, we are not as comfortable in the North Node expression because we just don't know it, right? It's like you're taking a class and you don't know the material. So you have to study. You have to learn it so you can pass the final. The South Node, you've taken this class a million times. You can ace it. Now we need to move on and master that North Node. If your North Node is in the sign of Aquarius, yes, Christine, that's you. It's your nodal return. This happens every 18 years, okay? This is when the nodes are returning to the sign and the degree they were in when you were born. This is a time of growth and pressure. That's the best way to describe it. Like you're in a pressure cooker, things are heating up. Growth is uncomfortable, okay? If your South Node is in Aquarius, right, it's going to be your nodal reversal, and your North Node is in Leo, or your reverse nodal return. Now, this is tricky. This also happens every 18 to 19 years, but at different ages, right? A nodal reversal is sticky because you're embracing your North Node energy. That's what you're supposed to be doing in life, right? But now the South Node is hitting your North Node. So you're like, what do I do? Do I embrace? Do I release? It's kind of like a balancing act. You're saying, hey, maybe I've been too much in my South Node energy. My North Node energy, and I need to lean a bit into my South Node. Does that make sense? So you're like doing a check. Again, I'm going to use myself as an example because I don't know what else to do. When I had my nodal reversal, my North Node is in Leo, my South Node is in Aries. I was able to tap more into that Aries energy because I had been too accommodating with that North Node in Libra. I was always reaching out, being the bigger person, and I became the villain, okay? I was like, no more, right? Okay, but see, right. But the thing is, you want to really have them in balance, right? You don't want to be too much in either bag. That's where people get it twisted. They're like, I got to just let go of my South Node. No, you want to have like that equilibrium where you feel like you're not too much in the past. You're not too much, overly in that energy of the North Node, right? You're just right there in the middle. It's a balance. Let's break down the nodes in Aquarius and Leo. The North Node in Aquarius is all about community, the future, intelligence, innovation. We're going to see a rise, I feel like, in people rebelling from the system or against the system. People will be finding their cause that they're willing to stand for, right? Are you okay? So Fred, you're having a reverse return. All right. What else will be happening? People will be finding their soul tribes. They'll be connecting with communities that they resonate with. This is not about like, oh, my friend is cute and we go into the club and we all get in free. You've had those friends. I've had those friends. This is about finding people like that look crazy or whatever, or maybe don't look like you would hang out with them, but you really resonate with them. They really resonate with you. You guys have things in common, because I started to think sometimes you can be hanging out with people and it's more of a superficial type of vibe, right? But the North Node in Aquarius is like, no more of that. It's time to find people that you really connect with. Okay. No, I get it. I mean, some people might. Jagger told me I look crazy because I was talking about someone else and how they look. So the North Node in Aquarius, collectively, we are all going to be working together towards shared goals, right? This is what we're growing. We're going to see the rise of new political figures who are for the people. No longer are we going to be supporting these leaders who are not doing what's best for us, right? We're going to see AI and technological advancements, but also, let's see, there could be a pushback because of the environmental impact, right? Because Aquarius likes technology, but they care about the people. So Aquarius is like, hey, if AI is harming the environment, we might have to do something about this. The South Node in Leo, that's what we're collectively shrinking. Individuality and self-focus. Yeah, the data centers are crazy, right? Celebrity culture. You're going to see a lot of celebrities falling off. You've already kind of seen it. No shade with Beyonce and Jay-Z and everyone with the lace front and all this and them combing out the locks. Okay, I never thought I would see the day where people would be talking shit about Beyonce, but people are. Corrupt political leaders. They got to go, okay? No kings, whatever people were saying. That's over with, right? Leo is the sign associated with leaders or kings, right? If back in the day it was monarchy, now it's like political leaders. Oh, it's your birthday, so the nodes change signs. The North Node in Aquarius, on a personal tip, it would be about community and friendship, finding your soul tribe. Friend, you're going to have your reverse nodal return. Okay. Yeah, we are beyond Beyonce. It's no shade, but I think there's so many things going on in the world, right? Nobody cares about celebrities anymore. We're all trying to eat, pay our bills, not die from global warming. So we have bigger fish to fry. We can't worry about celebrities, and we have to care about the people that care about us, that are doing things that are going to be helping uplift the people, right? So those are going to be the new celebrities, the people that are actually active, the people that are going out there, I'm not saying that Leos and people, are going to fall off, but what I'm saying is the focus of everybody. Yes, people like Mandami and those kind of people are going to be rising to the forefront because they're actually putting the people first. They're doing what's best for the community, the collective, okay? All right, so we're going to be, on a personal note, embracing community, if I could talk, and new friendships, authentic friendships that connect with us, okay? I'm definitely not combing out my locks. I'm sorry. I definitely would never do that. And what else are we going to do? We're going to tap into like causes or charities. Thank you, Tay. We are going to embrace technology, but in a healthy manner, right? Not where we're using up water and people's, communities are being polluted because of data centers. We don't want to do that. We do want to embrace outside the box thinking, unconventional ideas, right? Aquarius is very inventive. We want to have tolerance for all people, okay? If you ever look at an Aquarius, they have friends of all walks of life. They can kick it with anybody. We don't want to judge people because of their sexual orientation, their religion, whatever, right? As long as you're not a racist, you can roll, okay? Or a misogynist, right? We are embracing everybody. We are seeing the humanity in all of us. Everybody is the same, right? That's another thing. Nobody is above one another. We're all the same, okay? So it's not going to be the South Node in Leo. That was about status and elitism, but we're letting that go. We're seeing the humanity in all of us. We also, with the South Node in Leo, are releasing narcissism and ego-based behavior, right? Thinking only of yourself. I'm the main character. It's all about me. No, it's all about we. We're going from me to we. Romance. Some people might be breaking up. I'm not wishing this on you, but if you're in a relationship because it looks good or this person is up your ass, right? That's all gotta go. Or just it being superficial. We're looking for deeper connections. And I do think people will be prioritizing friendship because that's Aquarius's thing, right? Friendship, love during this transit. Okay. I love it. And we're letting go of stubbornness. All right. Not seeing other people's perspectives and ideas, wanting it our way. We are also going to let go of excessive pride, thinking that we are the shit and that we know everything and that we could do no wrong. So those are the things that we're releasing. We are going to have eclipses in the Leo and Aquarius axis. We already had one in February. You can go back to February 7th and see if anything came up for you during that time. That was a solar eclipse. In Aquarius, we were having another solar eclipse. This is a total solar eclipse in Leo on August. I thought this was the 20th, but this is August 12th. Okay. Wow. Okay, I was off there. So that's the next one that you have to look forward to. Then we don't have another eclipse on this axis until February. So then we're going to go back and have another axis. I can't remember that long ago either. But you can, if you keep a journal, it's a good idea to keep a journal so you can see how the transits play out. Sometimes I'll write down, I started writing down things that happened to me during a transit. So when people are like, what's going to happen to me? I'm like, well, this happened to me during that time, okay? Or I'll try to think back, like I'll keep a journal and I'll be like, oh, I was writing about this person during that time. So they were obviously stressing me out. Okay, there is something tricky. The South Node is going to connect with Jupiter, which is also in Leo. Venus and Gemini is a placement, Norm. I will talk about that after this, okay? So Jupiter is expanding, Leo themes, the South Node is shrinking. So we're having like this refinement essentially, because this can play out in different ways. It could be a situation where an old project or opportunity is revisited, right? And it pays off for you. It's not a negative thing. People think the South Node and they automatically think negative. It doesn't have to be. It could be some kind of past karmic deed being rewarded, so you get some kind of blessing from the universe. It could also be just like releasing materialism. No shade to Leo, but if you know like Leo people or Venus and Leo, it could be more about like, you know, what I got, what I do. I thought it was a squid at first. Gemini and Venus, I'm dead. Venus and Gemini is a placement. Okay, on the low vibe for the South Node connecting with Jupiter, we could be repeating past lessons. Maybe you failed the test, you're going to go back. Maybe somebody from your past, Leo is romance. You're like revisiting a past romantic situation. I hope not. You can be growing stagnant situations, but this could be a plus because they get so big that you realize, I hate this situation, I need to get out of it. So you start to make some kind of effort to change things, okay? You can be letting go of a child. Shout out to me. They could be moving out, going to college, right? Because Leo, fifth house, children, you could be letting go of a romance. You decide to break up with somebody, or you could be letting go of a creative aspiration. Maybe you finally release a creative project, or you decide, hey, this is no longer resonating for me. I want to do something different. I'm going to let that go, okay? Oh, wow, Eva, you're going to really be getting hit. Okay, I said you're lunar. You're nodal return, butterfly, okay? So, oh, that's nice. Wait, am I reading that right? Your north node is in my south node, first house. Wait, what do you mean, friend? Yes, the north and south node are always opposite houses, right? So wherever the north node is going, you're going to also look at the south node, because the south node is going to be shrinking, the north node is going to be expanding, right? So you're going to be having these different dynamics going on, all right? Then, oh, I'm sorry. As far as the south node with Jupiter also being too risky, taking too many gambles, right? We might see a lot of people gambling, including myself, because it'll be in my fifth house. Let's not get too risky with the gambling. Like, let's not try to hit a parlay and lose our money, or, you know, let's just not. Let's try to bet on ourselves and make calculated risks. Also further down the line, but this will be in 2027, Pluto is going to conjunct the North Node. Because the North Node transits backwards and Pluto is in the early degrees, we have a while before they connect. I'll cover that aspect closer to that time, but Pluto is power and transformation. This aspect suggests it's like a period of progress and empowerment collectively, right? I keep saying with Pluto and Aquarius, maybe we will see the redistribution of wealth. Now, I don't know how that's going to play out. I definitely think we're going to see people rebelling against authority and demanding change. And it's also giving power to the people. Jupiter conjunct the South Node. That's kind of what I was talking about, friend. But Jupiter is expanding. The South Node is shrinking. There could be some past situations that you revisit. Jupiter through your first house will definitely make you gain weight. I'm here to tell you that. So you do have to watch what you're eating, because you're going to want to overindulge. Especially if it's in a sign like Leo, where it's like, oh, Leo is like the party, right? Oh, let's go ahead, let's treat ourselves. So I would say just making sure that you are not overdoing it and watching what you're consuming. It's nothing wrong, treat yourself, but just like work out too. Work out too. Okay, I think that's all. I'll answer the questions in a second. I'm gonna just do the horoscopes, then I can look at the questions. Okay, sorry. No, I really did. I'm not gonna lie, like my back got big as hell during that transit. I was not a fan of that. But it is what it is. Okay, we're starting with Aries and we're gonna end with Pisces. If you are Aries, listen for your rising or your sun or moon, whatever you want. Oh, here's the mantra from Jane Spiller or Jan. When I do what's best for everyone, I win. Okay, those are the vibes for the North Node in Aquarius. Doing what's best for the collective, not just what's good for yourself. Aries, where are you at? Oh, sorry. It's time to find your soul tribe. The weirder the crew, the better, Ram. You're also leaning into activism. I do, Carice. Maybe you want to stop a data center in your neighborhood or city and mobilize your community to block and ban them. Friendships that don't support your new interests may be phased out. Normally you like to roll solo, but it's all about teamwork as the North Node transits Aquarius. If you're a public figure, 10 minutes of fame or a viral moment are possibilities. On a personal level, you may release a romantic relationship that no longer feels authentic. A child could be leaving the nest and beginning their next chapter. An opportunity to revisit a creative project could pop up. Aries mantra for the North Node in Aquarius. I work in harmony with others toward a shared vision. Taurus. You're focused on your career, bull. Aries, sorry. You're focused on your career, bull. You may be doubling down on your current professional track or you're ready to pivot professionally. The North Node is transiting the top of your chart and drawing attention to your ambitions and career goals. This can be a time where you're torn between sticking to your comfort zone and growing. It's time to bet on yourself. There could be this strong push-pull between your home and work life. You don't want to neglect your family, but maybe you've been overly focused on your loved ones and it's time to pursue your personal goals. Your home life is changing. Maybe you even decide to move for a better job or career opportunity. Taurus mantra for the North Node in Aquarius. I align my career with my true talents. Let's go. Gemini, think globally, twin. It's time to stretch your horizons and your mind. With the North Node in Aquarius, you may work towards your master's degree or enroll in a professional program. You're opening yourself up to new perspectives and beliefs. I love that for you. You might receive the opportunity to travel out of the country during this time for work or pleasure. Maybe you volunteer your time in exchange for an overseas excursion. Have you ever done that? Seen where you can volunteer in different countries? Meeting new people from different cultures and religions can really shift your perspective during this time. It can be harder to stick to the script and do the same thing every day as you have wanderlust. Your local environment and current mindset might be keeping you small. Gemini mantra for the North Node in Aquarius. I love this one. My intuition is my guide and I trust where it is taking me. Yes, period. I'm going to use that. Okay. Cancer, you're freeing yourself from relationships and behaviors that don't nurture your inner growth, Crabby. It's time to drop the dead weight. This is the house of STDs. I always say that and it sounds crazy. Sex, trauma, taxes, death, and debt. Don't think literal death, but ego death. Lose your mask to discover the true you. If you aren't comfortable opening up to your current partner and sharing your fears and feelings, it's time to rethink that connection. The North Node encourages shadow work and unpacking hidden issues. Maybe you need to unpack them with a therapist. This transit is great for investments and paying off debt. You may be approved for a loan or receive a grant or settlement. Let's go. Cancer mantra. I'm dead, Zara. For the North Node in Aquarius, I allow challenges and discomfort to be my greatest teachers. Let's go. Leo, time for a relationship wellness check, Lion. If you've been pulling all the weight in your personal connections, then you may be ready to burn some bridges. You don't have to break up with a boo, a beau, a bestie, or a boss, Tony, but adjustments in your relationship dynamics may be required. Are you pouring time and energy into reciprocal connections? If you're pouring from an empty cup, scale back on the attention you're giving to others. Jupiter will be transiting your first house of self, encouraging you to be the main character. But no man, woman, they, them is an island. You need and deserve supportive relationships. I know that's right. Leo mantra for the North Node in Aquarius. I choose to let go of negative patterns and attract positive relationships. Let's go, Leo. Tony, I think you were coming. Virgo. Roll up your sleeves, Virgo, and get ready to serve. Not looks. You're no stranger to helping others. You're the servant of the zodiac after all. But maybe you're offering a different form of support as the North Node transits Aquarius. Yes, friend, not the signs, but the transits. It may be a group effort and you're a part of a team working to bring a shared vision to life. Don't neglect your own needs while assisting others. Make sure to prioritize your health and well-being. Past hurtful situations may resurface so you can heal from them and finally let go. Disease is dis-ease in the body, so address any emotional trauma before it takes a toll on your physical health. Virgo mantra for the North Node in Aquarius. You are so messy. I just talked about Jay-Z. I am a team player and work well with others. Libra, where are you at, Fred? Express yourself, Libra. Create your masterpiece, record the mixtape, or drop the merch while the North Node transits Aquarius. Yes, you too, Christine. Tap in with your artistic talents. Maybe teamwork makes the dream work after all. Grab some friends and assemble a creative collective. That actually sounds fun. Speaking of friends, you may leave a social club or cut back on the amount of time you spend with your besties. It might not be anything that they did, but you're more focused on exploring new hobbies and nurturing your talents. Maybe you're spending more time with your new boo, or if you're spoken for, then the focus is on your current romantic partner. I miss Taurus. Did I? No, I didn't, right? I did I? Shit. Did I? No, I didn't, friend. Did I? Okay. Oh, you did. Oh my God. I was like, did I miss Taurus? Okay, my bad, everyone. What did I just say about Leo? Maybe you're spending more time with your new boo, or if you're spoken for, then the focus is on your current romantic partner. If you decentered romantic love, then focus on yourself. No, then love on yourself and pour your energy into your passions. Libra mantra for the North Node in Aquarius. I choose to activate the artist within. If you missed your sign, you guys had me confused. That was Mercury retrograde. It will be on YouTube, okay? And Substack. Scorpio, you're finding your roots, Scorpio. You may feel called to trace your lineage on Ancestry.com. This is you, Christine, or talk to elder family members to understand your genealogy. You're coming home, literally and figuratively. It's time to turn inside and focus your attention on your private life. It can be tricky because Jupiter in Leo is encouraging you to grow your career and public life, but the North Node is directing your focus to family. Finding the balance between your work and home life is one of the challenges of this transit. This doesn't mean you abandon your career aspirations, but home is where the heart is. You may get engaged, married, or have a child over the next 18 months. Scorpio mantra for the North Node in Aquarius. I am proud of my family and the unique qualities and strengths that each member brings to our collective unit. That was long. Sagittarius. Where are you, Tony? Sagittarius. Oh, really? Yes, everybody looks up their ancestry. Sorry, Sagittarius. Think locally, Saggy. While you love to roam and explore foreign places and meet new faces, it's time to create community where you reside. Remember where the money resides. Get acquainted with your neighbors and become active in your hood. Okay, I'm sorry. The mantra, let me go back real quick. The mantra for Scorpio was, I am proud of my family and the unique qualities and strengths that each member brings to our collective unit. All right, now Sagittarius. Think locally, Saggy. While you love to roam and explore foreign places and meet new faces, it's time to create community where you reside. Get acquainted with your neighbors and become active in your hood. Petition the city for a stoplight at a busy intersection, or start a community garden in a vacant lot. I would love to do that. While the North Node transits Aquarius, this is a great time for you to share your thoughts and ideas with the world. It is popping. That's what everybody keeps saying. Start a blog or podcast, teach a workshop, or take a course. Let's go. Happy birthday. Open your mind to new perspectives and be curious about different topics. Hit up your cousin or sibling to see if they're down for a road trip or some family bonding time. Sagittarius mantra for the North Node in Aquarius. I am a valuable member of my community. Capricorn, hey Isis, liberate. You came right in time. Liberate yourself financially, Cappy. The North Node transiting Aquarius might inspire you to start an internet business, invent a product, or raise money for a project via crowdfunding. You could become real picky about where you spend your money. If your favorite brand is not DEI friendly, supports ICE or AI data centers, then you might opt out and break up with that corporation for good. You're putting your money where your mouth is. I know that's right. Your values are shifting. You have top tier taste, yes, period. But material items might lose their luster over the next 18 months. You may even realize that you need to cut off a financially dependent family member or an energy vampire. Capricorn mantra for the North Node in Aquarius. I change the world with my money. Yes! Okay. Aquarius! You're the main character, Aqua. You're putting yourself first. I gotta put me first, Lucius. It's time to prioritize your needs. While you feel at ease being part of the group, it can be more challenging for you to step into the spotlight. Let's go, Aquas. Don't be afraid to take up space and show your unique talents and gifts to the world. You're special and deserve to shine. Yes, you deserve to shine, Aquas. Relationships may be on the chopping block if they're holding you back from growth and glowing up. Maybe you've gone as far as you can with a partner, romantic, platonic, or professional, and it's time to let that relationship burn. Shout out to Usher. This is a very powerful time for you, so take advantage of it. You might even switch up your look. You've got a new attitude. I love that for you, Aquarius. Shout out to Fred. Aquarius mantra for the North Node in Aquarius. I shine brightly in any room I walk into. Lego. Pisces, the growth is happening on the inside, Pisces. The North Node in Aquarius transit is less about external action for you and more about surrender. Surrender. It's time to release any unhealthy patterns and pain that you've been holding on to. You may need to spend more time alone to process all the feelings that are arising. You miss Leo. Healing arts like Reiki, acupuncture, or EFT tapping. Have you guys ever done that? It's like, can be helpful as you unpack difficult emotions. A support group or holistic community may be the key to releasing self-sabotaging behaviors. If your job or daily routine is negatively impacting your health, scale back on the amount of work you've taken on or consider a lifestyle change. You do, Chris? Pisces mantra for the North Node in Aquarius. I let go of past regrets, surrendering them to the wisdom they bring to, surrendering to the wisdom they bring to my present.